want to bring it in?
Yeah, I got you. It's my turn. Okay, yeah. I got it. I got it.
So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
It's recording now.
Nigga, it's been recorded. Y'all can't I'm not counting again, bro.
Okay, I'll play it. But what's up? It's your boy KiddXStarr, and then with my friend from the Carolina Cup, LukeAinsworthTN. You know, we're doing a chapter review of One Piece, chapter 1030, the latest one that came out, and bruh, I gotta say, this chapter was kind of some mid. Look, like it was good. It was good in the sense of we get to see Kid and Law, and like I fuck with Kid a lot because me and him share the same name. Of course, we fuck with each other. You know what I'm saying? And Law has been one of my favorite people that were introduced in the series for the longest time. I fuck with Law heavy, but there's so many little gripes with this series, with this chapter that it's like I hope Oda comes to explain later on and have. I hope it has a good reason for being there, because can Namon living? What?
Yeah, that was wild. Like, and then he's like, he didn't attach my body back to me, and I'm like, so you was how the fuck was you running around then?
that and I'm like, I was in my head, I was like, I could have sworn that Kaido crushed the top of your fucking dome.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
who cut you in half?
That's like one of those things in One Piece that the fandom kinda is getting sick of. Like people not dying. Death in One Piece has always been a weird thing. Like it's like the Dragon Balls without having the Dragon Balls. Like if you don't see anybody in One Piece die right in front of your eyes, like then they probably aren't dead. And Oda's using them probably for some kind of setup later. And I think part of the reason why he's doing that is because it gives Usopp a reason to deviate from what he's doing now. Because, you know, Kinemon told him, or I don't know if he understood it, but Kinemon was telling him, like, yo, it's like somebody that I know, like, on the brink of death.
Yeah, Kiku.
Yeah, Kiku, yeah. So,
like, basically fucked all different breeds of
yeah. So, he was like, yo, come save it. So, like, I'm thinking, you remember when he told that lie, like, a couple of chapters back, where he was like, I've been able to beat, did he say 10 people or 12 people at one time? It was, It was one or the other, where he was like, that he said he beat, I want to say 10. I'm gonna just say 10. I may be wrong. They may kill me in the comments, but it is what it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he said he beat like 10 people on his own. So, and Appo is looking like he's with the numbers.
Yeah. Okay. You know what? Let's backtrack a little bit. Okay. So let's go back to that before we get into before we fully devolve into the Kanemon shit. That was some ass. Right. Appo's not dead. Like,
right.
So I'm thinking, damn, did Zoro shallow cut a nigga? Like,
I don't think any of the supernovas are gonna die just yet. Like, right. I think there's gonna be a plan for all of them. But I'm gonna tell you right now, Appo and Drake are two of the lamest of the fucking 12. Like, I don't like niggas that operate how they operate.
Like, cause you got Drake who's a spy.
Yeah.
And then you got Appo who's just like a shiesty ass.
Yeah, just shady as fuck. Like how lame? I mean, I guess because, you know, he doesn't want to be the Pirate King. So I guess like his motivations is he just doing whatever. So he's just like, whatever, like he's like, yo, whoever loses, we'll just come in and fuck the winner up. Like,
pretty much, that's literally what he's saying. He's like, yeah, like I mean, like, look, let's both work together. we can, like, if they don't beat Kaido, Kaido's gonna already be tired. We go in, we kill Kaido, it's GG's. Like, he has the numbers sitting right there, stuff like that. Which the numbers, great design.
Right.
I think having 3 over like niggas just hovering above, like, that shit OD, especially doing right leaning against the pillar. OD design, the best one out of all the whole 3. I like the numbers design a lot. I just kind of I was kind of like surprised at the fact that Appo was still kicking it. Like,
well, because
Zoro don't shadow cut. Like,
he
that's
don't.
With Zoro, like, he makes sure that you get cut down. So I guess Appo is a lot tougher than what he looks.
Yeah, he definitely has durability. I remember when Kizaru was beating him the fuck up. Like, if you could take a full on kick from him, like point blank, like, you could probably survive most. And I also think too, like, what it is he don't care about what's going on. You know what I'm saying? To him, it doesn't matter who loses or wins. It doesn't affect.
I mean, because at this point, it's like he's just trying to get rid of Kaido, because, like, you know, Kaido has them 4, like, he has Drake, Appo, Kid, and Killer, and Hawkins. Oh yeah, chained around their fucking neck right now.
Right.
So yeah, but this also, like, again, I remember one time we was talking about it. This is testament to Kaido again. That nigga folded 5 of the supernovas.
Yeah.
He folded 5 of the supernovas.
And fought what, 4 at the same time, and 4 of the top 4 at the same time, with Luffy, Zoro, Law, and Kid all on one roof. Like, yeah, and then on top of that, like, he's had no rest this entire time. Like, in between fights.
Them, immediately went to fight his daughter, Yamato, and then is going on to fight Luffy for the 3rd time,
right,
in this series. Like, I'm gonna keep it stacked. I don't like, you know what I'm saying. So he's at this point, he getting his shit rocked, but you know that they always do that to the main villains in One Piece, where they just literally wear them down bit by bit by a series of fights, because they did with Doflamingo. Same shit with Crocodile, I think, and I think that Enel had a bad matchup. So,
yeah, just,
like, every main villain in One Piece thus far, especially during the New World, like when they got to the New Arc, they always have to wear them down and stuff like that. This is a testament of that. But excluding all that, going straight into the, like, focusing entirely just on this chapter, we got Appo, Drake doing shiesty shit. Right. Then we have Kinemon living, even though nigga had his head and body fully fucking crushed.
Right.
Whatever. That's 2 niggas that were shown to die that didn't die.
Right.
Appo and Kinemon. Well, like, cool, whatever. You know.
And then it's like,
what's up?
It's like, it's not a One Piece chapter with, like, a weird, goofy gag. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, dude was like, he was talking through his ass, like, literally.
Like,
talking
through his ass.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I was just like, okay. And then, but I kind of see where this is going, because Usopp is, I think this is gonna be that chapter where he gets his what do you call it, character development,
his own power up.
Yeah, because, like, I remember it was a big, it's 10 numbers, or is it 12 numbers? I have to go back and look at the chapters, because I've been slacking off on my like, memorization of, like, those small details, like, you know what I'm saying. But I think it's 10 numbers, and I remember he told, like, a lie, like, on the way to Wano. He was, like, doing a little shit he be boasting, and you want to know something about every time that Usopp lies, the shit comes true. You know what I'm saying? So he was like, yeah, I fucked up 10 niggas by myself, and
then now it's like there's like 10, 12 numbers,
right?
And now he gotta, like, and then we're sitting here like, well, damn, I guess Usopp gonna have to pull in the work,
right?
He gotta fuck up the 12 niggas by himself, like.
And so, like, I mean, maybe I'm reaching, but it's like it's no coincidence, like, where they're going to rescue those people at, or where Usopp's going to rescue them at. Appo and them are in that area.
Hell, I think Usopp gonna be the one to stop Kanjuro's fires.
Right.
I think he's the only one, right, in like, I think he's the only one. Him and probably Yamato might have to do something against that fire. Because again, when we move further into the chapter, Kanjuro not dead. Like, what the fuck going on? Like, Kanjuro not dead.
And then to the end, he just being a little bitch. Like
like to a T. Like this nigga won't stop. Like he won't stop. Like
yeah. I was like, yo, what the fuck did they do to
I'm
make this nigga that bad?
Shit from Orochi.
Yeah.
I'm expecting bitch made shit from Orochi. Like Orochi's still alive too. Like, which everybody speculated. I'm like, he has the Yamato no Orochi fruit, which is the 8-headed fucking dragon. You cut his head off, that's 1 head out of 8. And then they got 7 more heads. You gotta kill that nigga probably like 7 more times.
Right.
So, expected him to live. Cool. Conjuro's still living? To do this bullshit? Come on, dog. Come on. Oda, come on, dog. This power up that you trying to set up for Usopp better be old fucking D. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm guessing. I mean, I don't know. I'm just saying, like, it's crazy that where he is, you got the giant fire monster, you got, and the numbers in them are getting ready to make their move. So, and he did say, I beat 10 niggas plus by myself, and they are in that area. So if you think about it, Usopp hasn't really gotten his flowers this arc. And I think this is where we're going to go get it. Granted, it didn't have to be this way. You could have found another way to get him to go to that area. But, I mean, them niggas being alive is just fucking amazing to me. Because it's like, think about it. Like, the only people that we've lost is, like, the fodder niggas. Like, mate, like, this is for all the marbles. Like, this shit is not for play no more. So it's like the fact that every single person in every single crew is making it out alive is just beyond me. Because it's even like on Dressrosa, like when they beat Doflamingo's crew, nobody died. Everybody just got taken to jail. And I don't even know if they caught all of them to be...
I don't think so.
Yeah, to be honest with you. So it's like, at what point do we start to feel like this is for all the numbers? Now, obviously, the One Piece, the Straw Hats ain't killing nobody. So that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, like,
I mean, I would expect Zoro to kill someone. I mean, come on now, Zoro. Yeah. Every match with Zoro has always been like, nigga, like I'm like he's the master like swordsman and stuff like that. He's the one that literally handles the most dangerous weapons thus far. So this nigga is like, when it gets down to dirty, he gonna cut a nigga down. The fact that like Appo live, I'm like, okay. I mean, that might be a testament to Appo's strength. Because I mean, what we've been seeing Appo lately, nigga been getting low dip, but at least he gets the fuck back up. Like I give him that.
That nigga trash, to be honest with you, but that's a story. That's a story for
it all. That nigga just trash. I'm like, he was supernova how? Like it gotta be the fact that he don't go down. But there's somebody another gripe with this chapter. Outside of all these niggas living, another gripe I got with the chapter that is really like upsetting me. When the fuck did Law and Kid unlock their fruit power?
To me, okay. So to me, that's the only good part about this chapter, because this is basically telling me, Luffy's is coming. There is no way in fucking hell that these two niggas got they shit and he don't have his. And then it was like the way that it was brought about. That nigga was like, yo, nigga, you can awaken your shit? He was like, yeah, I can. You can do that shit too. He's like, yeah, I mean, it fucking takes my energy away, but you know, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like,
he said, once I use it, I'm gone. Like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I lose, but like, yeah, I got that shit.
Yeah.
The kid was like, all right, bet. So this is what we gonna do.
Yeah.
All right. So look. So she whooping her ass.
So it was definitely dope. And then you get a little CP0 action in there, but it was definitely dope. To see them do it. Kids is looking like pretty fucking broken, to be honest with you. Like
the fact that he can, because he goes from manipulating like magnetism. He's able to like magnetize like inanimate objects together and stuff like that. So he can gather metal to do all this crazy shit. He gathers metal to make like his arm. He gathers metal to make like gigantic fists and stuff like that. Just launching shit at people and like smashing things down. But then it's like to take it up a notch. He can turn other people into magnets.
Yeah. And then it's like, yo, that shit's about to be fucking
like the reason why I like it so much, like I have a gripe with it because of it's kind of just dropped on you. It's never hinted that these niggas had this ability.
Right.
It's never hinted.
Well,
like, if somebody can hint it, like if somebody in the comments be like, hey yo, it actually was here, show me please, because that's my issue right now. That's my only gripe with it. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Because it's like you can't just do this to me. You can't just drop some shit like that on me just out of nowhere.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, cause ever since then, like everything that has been happening thus far has been at least built up to. They've been talking about awakening fruit like for a while, but they never hinted towards anybody that was on Luffy's level or in Luffy's world, lake and stuff like that, to have the same to be able to do that. So that's my only gripe with it in that sense. But what it allows these other characters to do, it allows them to actually contend with the Yonkos that have Conqueror's Haki. Yeah. The Awakened Fruit, Law's Awakened Fruit, because Law don't really have Haki like that. But the fact that his Awakened Fruit is able to literally eternally hurt Big Mom, who couldn't be touched for the longest time because of her Conqueror's Haki.
Right.
And now she's touchable?
It bypasses it because it's like that whole room is like amplified now. And the only reason why I ain't gonna say his is broken is because until he can cover like the world in his room, the room is escapable. You know what I'm saying? And that's like the only downfall to his. But like the only thing I will say is this: like out of all the Supernova, I'm not gonna really talk about Bonnie because she's got the least screen time. Law is probably the smartest. So, I mean, Zoro definitely not. Luffy definitely not.
I put Bonnie up there with him too.
Okay.
From what we've seen, she has been. Look again. She was literally captured by Yonko. They were going to steal her fruit, and she got the fuck up out of Dodge by herself. So
I give him the smartest, right? So when he heard Kaido say, "Yo, you ever heard of Awakened Devil Fruit?" I mean, not Kaido. When he heard Doflamingo, you ever heard of Awakened Devil Fruits? I'm pretty sure. And to be honest with you, not only that, like he's at least top 3 out of the Supernova that have an understanding of what his fruit really is. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like and believe it or not, because he knew how to control it ever since he ate the shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like I would believe him just being able to be like, yo, I didn't know this. Now I do. So how do I take care of this? And being smart enough to figure it out. So I'm not really mad at that. I believe that. You know what I'm saying? Right. Kid, on the other hand, is like, he's not dumb. He's just raw emotion. You know what I'm saying? So maybe like on some, because like his whole thing is based off of, if Luffy does this, I want to be better. You know what I'm saying? And
because Luffy is his rival. I mean, they both want to be
rivals.
rivals.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm pretty sure that's probably how he unlocked his. But like I said, it's going to be very, very interesting to see what Luffy's is going to end up being, in what capacity to this chapter that he ends up awakening his, because there's no way in fucking hell. Like, you know, it has to happen next chapter. Or whenever we get back to the Luffy fight. Because I think right now, to be honest with you, I don't think the next chapter is going to be action-packed. I actually think it's going to be what's going on, and that's going to be my final point, then we can wrap up. I actually think this next chapter is going to be about what's going on in that weapons room. Because it was brought up twice in this chapter, because the dude that was talking to whatchamacallit, who's talking, I think he's talking to the world government too, if I'm not mistaken. The dude that's in the room, and he's like, yo, Kanjuro, go ahead and burn it down. I know, he's like, I know you got the stuff in the weapons room. This has nothing to do with me, and all that stuff like that. And then Kaido is trying to drop the island, and it's coming closer and closer to the flower capital. Momonosuke can't make them fucking clouds. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so that, like, that is, it's starting to get, and then just, like, everybody is just, like, not taking into account that they're suspended over water, and they're just blowing the island up. Like, there's half of them is setting it on fire. Kid.
Well, nobody really understands. Like, nobody else really knows about the fact that there's bombs lit up in that motherfucker. Cause Kaido ain't tell nobody that there's bombs in that motherfucker. So everybody thinking like, oh, we can fight to our heart's content. And Kaido sitting here was like, well, y'all can do that, but like, I put the most dangerous shit on this motherfucker at the very bottom.
Yeah.
So the fact that Orochi knows it and told Kanjuro was like, hey yo, set that. Hey yo, you know you about to die anyway. You might as well let this bitch up, right? And then Kanjuro was like, bet that, sir, and then went straight into it. I'm like, well, somebody got to stop that fire. The one that's running towards it, you have Yamato going towards it, and you have Kinemon guiding Usopp to, I think, closer to that area, but mostly towards that area where Kinemon and old dude Kiku are at and stuff like that.
Right.
On the way there, they gotta pick up Chopper.
Right.
Chopper's getting picked up. Like, automatically, I can already tell Chopper's getting picked up because who else gonna fuck? And Usopp not saving them niggas.
Yeah.
Chopper's gotta be there and stuff like that. So, and we might see a Usopp Chopper chapter, and we haven't had one of those since like Alabasta, I believe.
Yeah, it's been a minute. Like, cause like everybody got their flowers in the Horty Jones art. But them niggas was garbage. And then
but yeah, I think we might get a Usopp Chopper thing, but most definitely a Usopp thing.
I want to see what these weapons is because the world government wants these weapons. The Orochi's trying to burn it to the ground. And then God, what's Kaido's child's name? Yamato. I don't know why I wanted to say Yunji, but that's totally wrong. But I know. But Yamato is headed there too, and she's like, I don't know if I'm gonna make it in time. So what the fuck is in there that she can help stop the island with?
Shit. She's just only going there so that it don't blow up. Like that, the whole point of the weapons are like there's just a bunch of explosives in that motherfucker. So if you light them up, because what Kaido planned to do was, remember, he want to drop the whole island on top of the flower capital and blow everything to smithereens.
Oh yeah,
and killing a whole bunch of people. That's what's basically in the weapon room, just a bunch of fucking explosives. That's what's in there. And Yamato is like, I gotta stop that from happening. And then Momosuke's job is to literally hold that shit up. But again, oh yeah, you know what? Adding on to that, this whole fight with Luffy versus Kaido, Momosuke is like Kaido is multitasking. If we keep it in stat, because he got it, like he's fighting while guiding the castle towards a flower capital.
Yeah. I mean,
that nigga Kaido going through it.
He's a beast. He was as good as advertised. Big Mom got dropped. I mean, it looked like Law stuck his sword through her. No, he did.
Yeah, he did. He fucked it, hit her with that shock week.
I mean, that attack was so nasty, bro. Like, I can't wait to see that shit animated. And then Kid like is getting everything slammed in tour
with the punk.
Yeah,
bro, look. I cannot wait to see this shit animated. I cannot wait to see this shit animated.
That shit's gonna be so OP.
But what's your verdict on this chapter? What you give the chapter a rating?
I'm gonna give the chapter based off I mean, because even though they got their awakenings and even though they both landed a successful dope ass attack on her, I can't give the chapter a 9 or a 10, definitely not. But it's not a 5 or a 6 either, because it was above average. I'm gonna lean towards an 8, because these loose ends are starting to. You can tell that the subplots are about to start being lined up with the dead, not the dead samurai because they're not dead, but the Kinemon and them, Orochi, Kanjuro, Appo and them. Appo's trying to save his ass because think about it, the Navy's on the way. Cypher Pole is on the way. Other pirates, like, I mean, hell, for all we know, Blackbeard could be on the way. You know what I mean? We don't know.
Blackbeard could pull up and literally, because again, Blackbeard has the strongest paramecia, the strongest
Logia, and
now he needs the strongest zone.
Yeah.
And the strongest zone is from what we know. I think wasn't the Buddha actually the strongest zone?
It's supposed to be Kaido's.
Kaido's the strongest.
Yeah, because he has the mythical one. Even though the Buddha is the mythical one too, but apparently the mythical dragon is stronger than the
mythical human.
Yeah. So
because he ate the human. Imagine if he had gotten the same fruit. I'm not even going.
Yeah,
but
like
just to throw that out there, the same fruit that Chopper got, that he got the human fruit while being human, so he extra human. Like that shit.
That
I
would
have been mad.
Crazy. But you get that subplot with Appo and them moving on, making their move, and then the thing about that is like nobody's gonna be able to get off this island safe.
Mm-hmm.
So literally this is gonna be interesting because how Luffy's supposed to take Wano for his territory, and the government has already done said if Kaido falls, ain't nobody getting fucking Wano other than it's either Kaido or we taking that shit. So it's like Appu's just like, dude, I don't even give a fuck about this shit anymore. Like, I just want to get the fuck off this island safely. So he's just like, yo, Drake, like, you got the connections, like, let's work together, pretty much type shit. That subplot's gonna be wrapped up soon, and it makes me excited to see what Luffy's awakening is gonna be. So I'm gonna give it an 8, a solid 8. I can't go much more higher than that, because if this chapter had started with their awakening and then ended with Luffy like revealing like, hey, guess what I got? You know what I'm saying? Shit would have been a 10 like off rip, but maybe we'll see that with the next chapter.
I need niggas to die. I'm sorry. I'm like, I need niggas to die. I need to stop this bullshit, because like Kanema wasn't cut in half. He was crushed. So how the fuck he get? You see what I mean? Like, come on, dog. You showed him getting crushed. What on Kaido is a sword? That nigga weapon is a bludgeon weapon with spikes on it. That nigga had literally, he did that, had his shit come down the middle, gone. That nigga is gone.
Yeah, I don't know.
You telling me he cut it half? Nah, I'm not having it.
Maybe he dies later.
7 out of 10.
7
out of 10.
Okay.
7 out of 10.
All right. So we gonna wait for.
Hey, Law and Kid saved this chapter.
Yeah, they did. They did. It would have been an average chapter if it wasn't for them. Yeah. So we'll leave it there, and we'll see you guys next week, when or at the end of this week.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yes.
Yeah, when the next chapter comes out. So LukeAinsworthTN, and that's KiddXStarr, and that's our One Piece 1030 review. And we'll see y'all for 1031.
All right then. Deuces.